Hi Soul Family. I'm at the top of Lizard Head Trailhead. You can see the lizard's head right there. I should have turned it around the other way, and this is the backside of Chimney. I wanted to get up this direction. I came around this way. This is what I saw the other day. I've come up down, see that shining light? That's where my car's parked. I'm on this side of the road though. So I came in here, hiked up that wall and over across through here. And I'm gonna shimmy out on this rock to show you the goddess. She's right there. You can see her, if I was out a little further, you could see her a little bit from a better distance. And I will be posting a different video. I videotaped coming up here and I had a huge story and a lot of messages from Spirit along the way. So I'll be posting that as well. But this is our reading. So this is the goddess. And she's actually, from this angle, she doesn't look pregnant. But from the front, she's pregnant. You can see her chest and her belly, her nose, her eyes. She's got a crown of a plenty. She looks like an Egyptian goddess. She's amazing. And beside her there are the guardians. And there across the valley, straight across from us, you can see Courthouse. And Bell Rock right next to it. And then Cathedral Rock is over here. Snoopy, I can see Snoopy. You guys probably can't. There's a rock and he's lying on his back and his nose and his feet. It's like he's sitting on his doghouse. It's called Snoopy Rock. I remember I said that I'm always wanting to go over the next hill and see what's there. And I've always wanted to go over, and this is where I got to. I was climbing, and I thought, oh my gosh, what's over here, what's over here, what's over here? And I got to the top of that plateau, and this is what was here. I was like, oh, really? That's it? Okay. But that whole area, that's what's cool inside there. You could explore, there's caves and all kinds of stuff. And like I said, right there, there's the nasty little buzzard on top, lizard head. So we're gonna go in, because I don't want my cards to blow off the side of the mountain. We're gonna do our reading in here. I would love to do it right there. I always do this. But I went in here for a reason, and you know how I always go up and then I end up coming back. So I'm gonna nestle down in here and do our reading. You guys can still see. Pretty cool stuff. So, what's a good angle? And you know, oftentimes when I do these readings, I'll keep saying, you know, oh, is that an okay view? Can you see anything? You know, oh, I wish you could see something cool. And every angle is cool. So, I'll walk around a bit. The decks that we're working with today we're working with the Divine Circus Oracle and the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Because I'm dreaming with someone and I pulled out a certain deck. It was the Divine Circus, and the person said, oh no, because I picked up the Oracle of Shadows and Light first, and because it's probably my favorite deck, and I put it back because I don't know why I put it back. I went for it first and I put it back and I grabbed the Divine Circus. And so this was the reading that I gave yesterday, or the day before, that I said was so heavy, energy, intense, and I said be prepared, but I'm not going to release it. So I'm using both of the decks today, and I said to Spirit, if you want us to get the specific messages, if there were a couple of messages in that that were very important that needed to come out, give them to me again when I do the Divine Circus. So the items to choose from, and you always get that, are going to be the Shifty lizard, the lizard head up there, the goddess, you can see her right through here, she's peeking through, Chimney Rock, and I just heard the Sanctuary in here, the Sanctuary. She sells Sanctuary. You know that song? All right, those are our messages. Those are our items to choose from, sorry. Okay, so we're going to start with the Divine Circus Oracle. So, Father, please. I like how I always have little plants that hold me in place so I don't go flying. And I just got confirmation, absolute confirmation about what I was talking about all the way up the hill. You know, You really, really need to trust your intuition, even if you don't understand why you feel that way, even if other people make you feel bad for believing something. If your intuition is telling you something, if something doesn't feel right, it isn't. If it feels bad, it is. Now, sometimes if it doesn't feel right, it isn't. It doesn't necessarily mean it's evil. Ooh, did you hear that? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's evil. I got that loud and clear. It just means it's not right for you, okay? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels, Father. Keep me neutral in this, please. No personal intention in here. This is all for you, all for the United Collective. What is the highest, most important message for all to hear? The most important for the next week. What is the most important message for us to understand? As far as guidance, as far as a warning, as far as what we should keep our eyes open for, as far as exciting things that are coming, things that we need to learn. 2 more I just heard. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the goddess. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Actually, yeah, okay, it is. It also shows the goddess. All right. Cherry on top. Okay, this is not one that we got the other day. So what the cherry on top is talking about is, can you see that? There you can. Okay, so when you talk about a cherry on top, remember when you were a little kid, my grandma used to take me, my grandmother never drove a car, she always walked, and we'd walk downtown in Vancouver, down on Lonsdale Avenue. We'd go down to this ice cream parlor. It was like a soda shop. Remember those old fountain shops? They still have it there, which is amazing. So cool about that. And we would go and I would get a sundae. It was basically, it wasn't really a sundae. It was just an ice cream, but there was always a cherry on top. Whipped cream and a cherry on top. So that's what I look at when I see this. And it's telling you that something that you've been working hard towards, whether this be a project, whether this be a relationship, whether this is, whatever this is, it doesn't matter. Whoa, our next message literally just fell out, so I'm keeping it for us. They're basically saying that you've done all the hard work. You've done all the hard work, and now all that's left is for you to put the cherry on top, the final touch. There might be something that you need to say. There might, you might have done a very fine work. You might have done a very good thing. Maybe you've changed an aspect of yourself, but there's one more thing that you need to do. That final pièce de résistance. Me and my bad French, right? One final thing. You're so close to the final attainment of your goal, to your success, all of the efforts of everything coming together in a beautiful, beautiful way. One final step. One commitment. One thing that you need to do. Maybe it's a commitment. Remember we got that yesterday. Actually, we got it yesterday in the reading. We got it on the other reading as well. But you've been going through something very, very arduous, and it's been necessary, even though it's been difficult. Whatever it is that you have had to go through, it's taught you patience. It's taught you strength. It's given you resolve. It's made you persistent. I want this. I want this. I know what I want. This, I'm not going to give in. I know. Where is it? And it might feel like that to you. Oh my gosh, I've worked so hard. I've done the work. Where is it? It's almost there. But there is one more thing required. One more thing. You're so close to achieving your goal. The message we got yesterday from Spirit was, and I'll give it to you because we're not going to get another message from this deck. It was, even if things look really, really bad, it was the Duke of Shadows. If things look really, really bad and you're really, really frustrated and you're really, really angry or you're really sad or you're really concerned or you're really confused, you're really worried, it's not the way it appears. It's not. And I was angry in the reading. I was angry. I was saying, I don't care. I'm tired of waiting. I don't care. I don't care. It's been too long. And I knew I was arguing with Spirit. And Spirit says, we know how you feel. We know how frustrated you are. But it's not the way it looks. And you're about to get some good news. You're about to get some clarity. And I got it today. The clarity that you will get, you may get in a dream. You may maybe epiphany when you're out hiking like I just got. It all came together when I came outside. That's why it's so important for us to come outside. It's not that you're going to get a message from sitting on a rock, right? You're not going to see it on the rock. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll look up there and you'll see that lizard that rotten lizard, and then you'll see the goddess that it's facing against, with facing out into the light, always following the divine masculine. That goddess never takes her eyes off the divine masculine, ever. She knows where her eyes are set, where her heart is set, and she leans up against spirit, right? But that rotten lizard, he's looking over there too, but he's just watching his back. No matter how bad it looks, you're about to get some good news, and things are going to turn around, and there's going to be a happy outcome. That was the message yesterday I have to give you. This, again, is confirmation of you having worked so hard, been so persistent, believed in something for such a long time, done the work. But there's one more thing that you need to do. Either it's like me. No, I had the choice put in front of me. I had people saying, this is a gift for you. This is a gift from God. Take this, what you're being offered. Take this. Remember the silver siren, the narcissistic fairy? They're going to bring you this offer, something that's too good to be true. It is too good to be true. Something that other people will say is in your highest good. It's good for you. This is great for you. You got to take this. It's a trick. You know what you want. Don't allow your friends or your doubts or your feeling shamed about something or the past to stop you from going after what you deserve. You deserve the best. You have worked for it. It's yours. This gift is yours. Don't give it up. I once said that someone was a gift to me. I said he was a gift from God. I literally said that. And that man molested my daughter for 5 years, and I had no idea. And that's who this one is. They said this one was a gift. I know what a gift is. I've already seen it. So for me, it's one final commitment. And that was the answer that I gave. I've already made my decision. I made my decision lifetimes ago. You're not going to knock me off my path. Whatever it is for you, I don't know. I don't know the final touch that maybe you also need to make that commitment. Maybe you need to say something to somebody. It's just one final thing that needs to be done. Speak your truth. Make your choice. Do the little finishing flourishes, whatever the little flourishes are. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like it like that. Can you see it at? I like that. It's not going to blow away. Whatever it is for you. And then you'll have what was yours. And if it seems too good to be true because you've been working so hard and not seeing it, I understand how you feel. I almost put out a really negative reading yesterday because I felt that way, and I was arguing with Spirit. I said, I am giving the message the way you're telling me to, but I don't have to like it, and I'm angry. And I was angry at the wrong person. Anger doesn't help. It just saps our energy. It isn't too good to be true. So much of the work is already done. Don't give up on yourself right now. You're so close to achieving what you need. You just need that little final cherry on top. So there's an affirmation that you can say. I love affirmations. They're amazing. They make stuff happen. And they make us change our vibration. They make us change what we might be messing up because our ego gets in the way. So here's the affirmation. My efforts come together now in perfect timing and perfect grace. And so be it. All right, that's that message. The next message. Death shall not take him. It's all but over. There's no life in this one. I've had this dream. I had this dream. And the brother said, no, it's never going to happen. Oh, wow, I just got a really loud message. God, I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. That hurts my heart. Fuck. The brother came up to him and said, there's no hope. And I said, you're wrong. I can see his blue eye. And he said, it's over, it's dead. And I said, you're wrong. This was a wooden boy. I loved this boy, and all of a sudden he turned to wood. And there was no life in him for years. But I wouldn't give up on him. I kept pouring Reiki, healing energy and love, unconditional love into him and asking for him to be protected. As I hiked up this mountain, I said, babe, open up, I'm channeling you. Can you feel me? Can you hear me? I know you can because I hear you at night in our dreams. You're the one who wanted me to bring the shadows and light deck out. every once in a while, I would feel his energy come in very strong. It's the same story. That's what's so amazing to me. I had this dream, I don't know, 5 years ago. And maybe 4.5 years ago. This deck hadn't even been created. But it's this story. And I kept saying, no, you're wrong. And the brother would come back and he would take a look to check. He wanted to check. Is he back? Is he back? And he'd be like, nope. He would be reassured. What sucks to me is I misunderstood. In the dream, I thought the brother cared. I thought the brother was sad that he was unresponsive. But he wasn't. He was acting. He acted like he cared, but he didn't. He wanted you just to make sure that there was no life in this situation. And then he walked away. And I said, you're wrong. And I wouldn't give up. I kept pouring love and healing energy. And then his blue eye would flash again, and I would feel his energy come back. This has been the way for us, actually. His energy will go away, but then he'll come back, and I'll feel him very, very strong. I'll dream with him. I'll see him, but then he'll fade again, because he's under the influence of the brother. But I got very, very serious, and I called on the Father, and I asked for help. Please, fill me with unconditional, healing, loving energy so that I can share this with this one. And all of a sudden, there was a deep breath and both of his blue eyes flashed. And I said to the brother, see, I told you he would come back. And this is the message here. Death shall not take him. This one is all but dead. No human could survive this. You may be in a situation that you see no way out. You've tried every angle. You've done everything you can, and there's nothing that it's not going to change. You're not going to change the situation. No human could go through this and still survive. No love could go through this. No relationship could go through this and survive. But what do you see right here? That is our Father breathing divine breath. He is breathing the breath of life back into this relationship, project, family, body. You could have an illness that's taken over. This message for you is full circle completion. The number 3, coming around full circle. This cycle is complete, but it's going to be complete in a positive way. At the last moment, before they pull the plug and give the do not resuscitate order, before they bring the hook out to pull the person off stage, before the fat lady she's already out there practicing, before the fat lady goes to sing, it's going to burst back to life. The relationship, the love, the project, your health, whatever this situation is, this is divine intervention at its finest. You're going to witness what everyone has said is impossible, and you're going to see that it is possible. Whatever you think is lost is not lost. Whatever you think cannot be, will be. The universe is stepping in. God is stepping in. No matter how many dead ends you've come up against, no matter how many setbacks, failures, this is an impossible feat. You will succeed against the worst odds. There's a hero within you that's going to rise. I love this message because it's just like that song. I love always about music, right? Me and music. When the vultures are at your door again, whispering, you're out of time, you will see me rise. When the wolves are at the gate, howling, you are out of time, they will see me rise. And I won't just rise. You're going to watch a supernova come back to life. You're going to watch the phoenix rising. This is awesome. Freaking awesome. This is what we just went through. We just went through the Pisces full super moon. Actually, it wasn't Pisces. It was Pisces and Mercury, right? Mercury retrograde in Pisces. We're still in that. When things come back from the past. What's coming back from the past here is a relationship, a love, a project, something that you felt is impossible. That's what's coming back in Mercury retrograde. But we've just had a Libra full moon, right? And Libra is the balancing of scales. This is justice. This is spirit stepping in, divine intervention. Sandy said that. Divine intervention is going to step in. And it is. This is giving me what I need and give spirit a little time. Not much time. It's not going to be much longer. But just trust. Trust in spirit. I want to, that was, okay, so we did the goddess was the first, Chimney Rock was the second. So that was whoever chose Chimney Rock. So you guys had to listen to that. The whole thing until you found out that it was Chimney Rock. That's worth hearing, isn't it? I mean, that's an amazing message. Okay, so I'm going to put you down, like, on something so that I can shuffle. I think I'll just put you down like that. Oops, sorry, people. Wow. I don't know why I second guess my intuition. I'm always right. And I double back. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the lizard, the sneaky lizard. For those who chose the lizard. Correct for neutrality. For those who chose the lizard. Lizard head, lizard trail. My daughter, Lisi, raises lizards. She did. She doesn't want to do it anymore. It's taking up too much of her time. She says she wants a life now. She doesn't want to do it. And that's a message for the one who told my twin to leave me alone, that he would that I was in love with someone else. They called that person by my daughter's name. It wasn't my daughter, but they called that person by my daughter's name, and she was the one who raised chameleons, right? Lizards, chameleons, the ones who blend in, who hide. But she decided, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to have a life. I want to be happy. It took up all my time. So that person who said that to my twin, they can make that same decision. They don't have to raise lizards. They don't have to raise the reptilian energy. They can embrace the goddess energy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the lizard. That was very, very clear. Wow. Wow. I knew, I had no doubt in my mind that this was the card. I had no doubt in my mind. Wow. The Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. This is where you will witness someone who feels they are entitled. Someone who thinks the world owes them a living. They will present themselves beautifully, delicately, gentle, sweet, your friend, your family. A wonderful opportunity. An amazing get-rich-quick scheme that cannot go bad. But this is a dream eater. This one disguises themselves as a beautiful one, a pretty one. Remember, things look really pretty, but when you get up close, they're dream eaters. This is one who, you will witness ones who speak negatively of other people, who judge other people. This is one who does not walk his walk or talk his talk. This is one who's an actor. They put on a good show. They put on a really good show, but not good enough. Because you'll know by if you pay attention. Look at the fly. That little fly is getting pretty close. See it? And Spirit says, don't get too close to this one. You know, I just want to get a little closer to make sure. I don't want to make a mistake. I just want to check it out. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is a good opportunity. Maybe this is actually a sweet person, a decent person, like I did, right? Let me just take a look. Nope. My original feeling was correct. This is a dream eater. This is a temptress or a tempter. This is somebody who tells you that this is an excellent opportunity for you. Attractive, but extremely dangerous. This is the one who saps your energy. This is the one who can literally show up in a chat room and suck all of your energy out and turn you into an angry person, cause a fight, but completely change the energy. This is such dark energy that, and it sneaks in like a lizard. It can get into the cracks, into the crevices. Have you ever seen a lizard? I mean, they can get into places that nothing could get through, but they can. Sneaky, slimy bugger. This is one who, you do all the work. They live off of you. They bully people. They make fun of people. They make you feel bad about yourself. Every time you go to do something, they'll remind you why you can't do it. They'll keep bringing up the past. They'll shame you. They want your approval. They desperately want to be with you. They want to be with you so badly, but not because they love you. They don't want an equal relationship. This is a toxic energy. It is in their very nature to devour, and you can't tell this one. You can't explain this one. Don't try and save this one. You can't. They won't hear you. They're not capable. They do not have natural affection. You may feel that they do, but they don't. This is a full-on narcissist. It's in their nature to devour. You can't save them by loving them. You want to. I've wanted to. You can't. There's no saving them. They have to choose that for themselves. And at this time, as I was saying, coming up the hill, they had the opportunity. They've had the opportunity several times to come clean and change, but they've chosen not to. They don't want to. They feel entitled to fame. They feel entitled to money. But they're not able this is a washed up actor. This is somebody trading in on their talents from a gazillion years ago, but nothing's happened. What have they done in the last 30 years? Anything? Nope. And they won't. They had the opportunity to be something, but they chose to ride on the coattails of everyone else. This is Cinderella's stepsister, stepbrother. Very, very charming if they want to, but it's only because they want you to do something. And when you call them on their shit, they get nasty. It'll come out of them so fast. Oh, they'll try and recover it really quickly and put on but you've seen the mask slip. I have. It's really sad, and it hurts, especially if it's someone that's in your family or someone you felt was a friend. But it's worse if you allow yourself to be their victim. It could be a workplace. It could be a company. It could be a friend. It's not a friend, it's a frenemy. It's like a cult. Don't get too close to them. If you want, remember, my twin said to me, maybe it wasn't my twin. Maybe it was my highest self. Because I get things years in advance, right? In my dreams, I have prophetic dreams. And I have, when I hear audio messages, they come years in advance. Like I've had these, 6 years ago, this story was coming. And what I heard was, that's why I like to observe. It keeps me from getting in trouble. And that is what this has to happen here. If at anything, if you must observe, just to make certain, that's fine. But don't get any closer. You will not save this one. You will not get out alive. You will be their experiment because they will bite you. This is a dragon. But it's not a nice dragon. This is not Puff the Magic Dragon. How interesting, however. People probably call them Puff the Magic Dragon. But it's not their magic, it's yours. They work with your magic. They can't survive without your energy. This is the one who tells you you can't live without them. You won't make it on your own. They threaten you. The truth is, they won't make it without you. They need you. You don't need them. You don't want them. Save yourself, Spirit says. They're a lost cause right now. It's not for you to care for them. If that's a person. And if it's a situation, it's going to compromise your integrity. It's going to take your self-worth, your self-esteem. You're going to feel bad about yourself. It's going to take your money. It's going to suck you dry. This one offers you a job opportunity. It's not because it's for you. It's because you have what they need. Without you, they're going under. But with you, they'll take your money and you'll lose everything. You think that if you stay there to keep them happy. Okay, I won't go there. I won't do that. I just want you in my life. You will never. This is where you're merely tolerated. You're only tolerated because they want something from you. They don't love you. And that's a hard thing to hear. But it's a truth that you have to understand and believe. And you need to cut yourself free. Now. Wow. Okay. Last one. The sanctuary. For those who chose the sanctuary, and I did. I knew not to choose that one because I knew that message was clear for me. I already knew what it was going to be. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose this sanctuary, my little sanctuary here, I figured out how I'm going to arrange my studio. My landlord is going to build a little atrium type screened in porch off the front porch for the cats to go in where they're safe. And I've already been adopted by a little leopard cat next door. Gosh. You don't have to have a big space. All you need to have is it be safe, filled with love. It's not all about, okay, there's our message. Wow. I'm happy with this one. Yay. Okay. Strange Valentine. Whoop! Strange Valentine came up yesterday too in a private reading. So what you're looking at here is this monster. Now, if you put this reading together with the reading that I did all the way on the way up here, you'll understand the references that I'm making. I was speaking about that narcissistic fairy, that one who's most likely, actually, in some instances, in the instance that I'm watching, is that it's a gay person. Not that there's anything wrong with gay people, because there's not. But when I say that, I just think it's funny that it's called the narcissistic fairy, and they are. What you see here is a monster. They will make what looks good what is good out to be a monster. And they make what is wicked and evil out to be innocent. The narcissistic fairy. This one's concerned. This one's worried. I don't know if I can trust this one. Look at those teeth. They could devour me. Look at those claws. They could rip me to shreds. I'm a very sensitive being. Right? That's what this one was trying to get me to do. Trying to get me angry at this one and get me to be vicious and mean so that they could say that. These claws aren't there to hurt you. They're here to protect you. These fangs aren't here to hurt you. They're there to hold on to the ice and keep you safe from getting washed away in that icy grip and going to your death. This one loves you with everything in them. Loves you as much as you actually love them, but you don't trust them. They're so loyal to you. This is the guardian. This is the true guardian. Not the lizard on the rock. This is the real one. This can be a man. This can be a female. This can be a man. This can be a female. It can be same sex, whatever works for you. All it is that love is strange. It's unusual. This one has the ability to hurt me really bad. This one has the ability to devour me. I've been hurt before. I don't trust you. Look at the size of that heart. It matches your heart. You're worried. But you're not meant to be concerned at all. Because right now, this message is talking about a great deal of energy from Spirit. Spirit is helping you. There's divine intervention happening, and there's divine energy. This is a blessed union. You want to go there, but you're afraid. It's a blessed union. It doesn't look the way you think it is supposed to look. But love is coming there. Love is coming for you. You are about to be given a gift of friendship, love, romance, and it comes from a very unusual, unexpected place. You didn't think that it was there. Don't allow the differences between you to keep you apart, because that's actually what's drawing you together. You're fitting together like a puzzle piece. And this sensitive, super sensitive energy, this can be a man with this very, very super sensitive energy. It can be a woman. This one is very protective. This one is devoted. This is what I said as I walked up the hill. I am the little one, and the one that I love is tall and capable. But I am fiercely protective of the love of my life. Extremely loyal. I'll rip to shreds anyone that wants to hurt him. I have never, ever stopped loving him. I have never stepped out, even in my mind. My devotion is for this one. Have you felt that love? Have you ever encountered a love like that? And remember, Spirit says no matter how bad it looks, see, I'm referring back to the last message. No matter how bad it looks, no matter how dark it gets, this one is innocent. Trust them. Right now, there's a great deal of energy that's around you that's going to be giving you help. It's all focusing in the area of your love life. You're going to be getting some very good news regarding a relationship very soon. There's a lot of healing that's going to happen. There's a lot of healing that is happening at this moment. A lot of work on old pain, past relationships, especially long-term serious relationships, which is what I spoke about all the way up the side of the mountain. There's a healing that's taking place so that it can be released. And as you go through it, as you have been dealing with all it, it's been awful. It has been, for me, the worst thing. It's been horrible. So many nights crying, so many nights angry, frustrated, upset. Not angry at myself, that why can't I trust my own self? I know that I'm connected. I know who this is. I know what Spirit's shown me, and yet I doubt myself because of everything else. Why are you allowing this to happen? Why are you allowing these lies and manipulation to take place? Why are you testing me? But it's not God that's testing us. It's that narcissistic asshole that's testing us. But what is happening is it has been the greatest test of your love. And nothing broke my love for this one. Not in 6 years of you trying, dedicated in breaking it apart. And years before that, no doubt. So while you go through it, it feels like shit. But you got to absorb the lessons because you're about to move into the most blissful time of your life. It's going to be romantic. It's going to be beautiful. It's coming really soon. So if this hasn't been for you a renewal, it might be that you're going to bump into someone that's going to make you feel like you've known them forever. Maybe you have put all of your feelings on ice. You never thought you would let love in again. But you can't resist. You've never felt like this before. You can't resist. It's real. And suddenly you're just swept away in the most beautiful feelings. And they're not normally your type of person. Maybe. You went for a different type. This one's really aggressive. We knock heads. Or this one's really super shy. Doesn't talk at all. Disappears all the time. I don't understand. I don't understand you. But that's what makes life so interesting. You don't want to be with someone just like you. You complement one another. There's a fierce loyalty here. A deep, deep love. You're going to feel this. You're going to get this feeling. You're going to feel fantastic. You're going to be so excited. It's the most amazing news. And if you're in a relationship and this was a message, this is healing within that relationship. You're going to wake up. You're going to wake up wishing you were still dreaming. Or you feel like you're still dreaming. Gosh, why am I always in the shadows? Remember the moon goddess? She's just a shadow, but she's sure pretty, right? Always in the shadow. I've never left your side. I'm always there. Always there. Look at the two ravens, Magic and Miracles. See them? The pair. They always are in a pair. They make for life. This will be a love that will last the rest of your life. I'm excited. I say yes. I can't wait to get back and upload this video. I'm actually going to climb down the mountain and go upload it right away so I can get these out. This needs to get out right away. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. Bye.